This Sunday is Constitution Day, and we are joined today with our legal expert, Phil Harding, and some very special students from Indian Ridge Elementary School. So much smarter than we are, right, Phil?
Super smart.
Super smart. So what are they helping us out with today?
Well, because Constitution Day is coming up, we're going to be talking about the Bill of Rights. And look, even though our viewers are one of the smartest, less than 1% of the population actually knows the Bill of Rights. All of these smart are you,
kids.
7th, 8th grade?
What are you?
Third.
They're third grade.
They know the Bill of Rights.
Third graders.
All right,
Look how
so
smart
let's
they
go
are.
over this because we're going to teach everyone that's watching right now the Bill of Rights. First of all, the Bill of Rights is 10 amendments, right? The first 10. And let's talk about the first one. And we need to teach everyone what happens on the first one. All right. And then here it is. Everyone read that at home very quickly and then come back to us because we're going to talk about each one of these things and we're going to learn about it.
Okay.
Number one, first of all, it has to do with score a touchdown. What do you do? Point up. All right. It has to do with religion. And it has to do with point out, like press, you're pressing. And then has to do with speech. And then come here. Assembly. All right, so that's the First Amendment,
that's how you
right?
remember that.
So that's the First Amendment. Everyone knows that. Now let's do the second one. Everyone knows the second, right? You holster the sidearm. It has to do with...
That's my favorite.
Is that your favorite?
It is
Yeah,
because I
okay.
remember it.
Yeah. You have the right to bear arms.
Right
now,
to bear
number
arms.
3, let's look at, all right, here's number 2 where it
Bear
talks about a
arms,
well-regulated militia. And here's
There's
number
3.
3. Now, come back to us because we have something very cool about number 3. Number 3, what do we talk about? We go like this. That's right. 2's enough, 3's a crowd. Everyone's heard that. And what it says is, remember, this is written back in the 1700s, you don't have to quarter soldiers, which means you don't have to have soldiers inside your house, either in freedom or during times of war. Great. All right, so number 4, what do we do on number 4? That's right. You're not coming in here.
Let's see what number 4 says. Why are we doing this?
And number 4, the right of the people
Searches
to be
and
secure
seizures.
their persons, houses, papers, effects against unreasonable search and seizure.
Got it.
All right, and there also has to be a warrant. Now, number 5.
Number 5.
What's 5? That's right.
Oh,
you have
you
the
guys are
right
so
to
good.
remain silent.
Right to remain
That's
silent.
right. And you won't be called as a witness against yourself in any criminal trial.
That's where
Here it is.
I can't believe you're breaking this all down for the kids, like these long paragraphs, and they know exactly.
They know
exactly what it is.
Super smart.
Okay, what's the next one? We're going on to number 6.
Let's do number 6. Right, you're pointing to your watch.
Okay.
So this gives you that you have a right to a speedy trial. You also have the right to a jury in a criminal case.
Wow. You guys are so smart. Like, no other third grader knows this anywhere else.
8th graders don't even know
Right?
this.
Number
All right,
7.
Number 7. All right, 7. This is kind of a tough one. I'm going to
this
have you
one?
hold this for me
Okay.
for a second. So 7, remember, is written back in the 1700s. You have a right to a jury trial so long as it's over $20 in a civil case. Right now it's $75,000, but when it was written, it was $20. And
Wow.
in state court, you get 6 jurors and 1 alternate. So that's how we remember the 7th Amendment.
Okay.
And here it is.
Here
Suits
it
of
is,
common
number
law.
7.
Now we're going to talk about number 8.
8.
Come back to us where it talks about no excessive bail, no cruel and unusual punishment. What do we do
Okay.
for 8? We go like this, make handcuffs, and it's like, no cruel and unusual punishment.
Okay. All right.
9. 9 is a difficult one. Who knows this? You do? You know what?
Of course they do.
I'm going to ask you.
Why don't we
Tell me
ask?
your name and tell me what's the 9th Amendment, because it's a tough
Yeah,
one.
bring it up on the board and we'll see if she's right. Bring it up. There we go. What's the 9? Tell us.
I am David, and the enumeration in the Constitution of certain rights shall not be construed to the denery or disparage others retained by the people.
What does that one mean, Phil?
Yeah, so that is, all right, the people, when they wrote our Constitution, they wanted to let everyone know that even though they're saying that you got the rights to press and freedom of speech and religion, you have other rights. So it's not just the rights that are enumerated or set forth in the Constitution. You have other rights. So the people of our Constitution actually said, kind of like 9 is 9 for German, no,
Yes,
no,
yes,
no.
yes.
No, not just these rights, you have other rights. So
Okay, and
you
we have
that.
30 seconds.
All right, 10.
Okay.
Everyone does 10. Like, woo, you win, right? So the states, the 10th Amendment says the states themselves get to make up their own laws, and
Okay.
they've won if the Constitution doesn't empower the government from their individual laws. So the states get to make
Okay.
up their own laws. You
So
guys are so smart.
How'd they do? Did they get an A for the day?
Man, they get AAA. Can you give AAA?
And thank you for Thank you
Yeah.
for leaving the hard work of your school to make the sacrifice to come and do this with us today. We
Was
really
that okay?
appreciate it, right? Okay, high
right,
fives,
give a wave.
everybody. Woo!
Nice going.
Woo, nice job. All right.
All right, good job.
All right, thanks for bringing them in, Phil.
My
That was
pleasure.
a lot of fun today. So if you have a question for our legal expert, go to kdvr.com. Click on Colorado's Best. You're going to see Phil Harding's photo on the right. Just click there, send in your questions, and he will answer each question personally and confidentially. He will even teach some things to your children.
Yes.
Which is fantastic. And to reach Harding and Associates directly, call 303-762-9500. You can also get a free consultation anytime, and you can find him online at hlaw.org. Well, one of our Colorado's best kids is making major strides in a special